Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. In the last session we found ourselves here at the Frostflow Lighthouse, where we got our head down for the night because we were en route to Alftand, I think it was called. We were heading to Alftand. I was close. The Duima ruin near to the lighthouse that Elwynn was going to explore almost of his own volition when in the vicinity, but instead chose to head back to the college. Lo and behold, a short time later, the quest has brought us here anyway. So that's where we're going, hopefully to recover the Elder Scroll. We'll see if that happens. So we have no doubt that Alftand is going to be a rather sprawling, large ruin, and it's going to take us most of, if not all of, today to explore its various, numerous nooks and crannies. So Elwynn is ready. Got his head down here in the Frostflow Lighthouse, of course. Not the greatest of places to sleep, with all the blood and guts of its former residents strewn all over the place, but as an adventurer, you'll take what you can get. And the warm bed was, well, a welcome sight. So over there, as you can see, is the exterior of Alftand, and no doubt it will go down deep and sprawl out vastly. So Elwynn got his head down last night. Did he get a good sleep? So-so. Because he had a rather strange dream. Walking up this very path, as he was in a state of semi-consciousness, that sort of weird state where you're not quite awake, but you're not quite asleep. You're aware that you're awake, but then you think you're not awake, because you're dreaming. Or are you dreaming? It's a strange feeling. The type of feeling you get when you have one of those falling dreams. Anyway, walking up this very path was a tall, dun female. Red eyes, blue robes, hood over her head. And Elwynn could swear blind that he recognised her as she was approaching the lighthouse, but he couldn't quite get a good enough look. It was blistery, it was blizzardy, it was dark. The female opened the doors to the lighthouse, and Elwynn ran downstairs to greet her, see who it was, confirm his suspicions. But there was no sign of her. Kind of strange. He heard the door open, saw her with his very own eyes coming inside the lighthouse. He was stood on top of it, looking out across the vast snowy wastes here. Anyway, he looked high and low, and no sign. He even delved down deep below the Frostflow Lighthouse, and in the Cowra's lair, hanging in a cage, was this female. As he was running towards her, thinking, what the hell's she doing there? The cage fell from its perch, cracked open on the floor, and the female inside sprawled out, as the Cowra's queen lunged upon her. A frightening sight, and he woke up in a hot sweat, calling out the name of the female. Yes, Belina, he called out, in horror, in a cold sweat. What does the dream mean? Elwynn does not know, but it was a very, very strange dream, and after that he couldn't quite get to sleep. Thinking, wondering, is Belina okay? Has she suffered some sort of malady in the College of Winterhold, or some kind of spell lesson gone wrong? Fortunately, in good old Skyrim, there's no mobile telephones to ring up. Of course he could teleport there, find out for himself. But he's sure it's just his imagination. Just his overactive and vivid imagination playing tricks on him. But after we've been here at Alftand, and after we have gone back to the fella that we're supposed to hand this quest into, the name escapes me, I'll get there eventually. Septimus Cygnus, of course, that's the fella. I'm sure that he will return to find everything is fine. But it got Elwynn thinking. It got him thinking. Alftand discovered, eh? Why is he wandering these wastes, these cold wastes of Skyrim here? Why is he wandering them alone? Yes, He needs to prove himself as a capable mage, an archmage that is capable, oh my goodness gracious me, we have dead bodies here, capable of looking after himself, fending for himself, using his magical abilities to survive whatever the enemies may throw at him. But it's got to be a time where you say, enough's enough. He does have his fluffy friend to keep him company every so often, but you've got to admit, he's hardly the conversationalist. Expedition manifest, wow, okay. So is that dream a sign that Elwynn is getting bored once again? He hasn't been exploring for long on his own, actually. He's only just ditched Mercurio to the curb. But since leaving Berlina to study at the college, the theoretical side of magical practice, he can't help but feel a tinge of emptiness. He's had Mercurio, and for a very brief moment Cardio as well, but it's just not quite the same. It's just not quite the same. Would it be unfair of him to head back to the college after here and demand that Berlina once again accompany him? Passing her from pillar to post? I don't know. He'll have to think about it over the next coming days and see if he has any more strange dreams. Anyway, dreams are in the past. Now we have to focus on the present and get this bloody Elder Scroll sorted out. Anyway, here we are. Manifest of some sort. We've managed to secure the site and hold off any others who may try to steal our discoveries so far, especially those from the College of Winterhold, as if we're thieves and vagabonds, who seem to think the glory of exploring every ruin should be theirs alone. The crew for our expedition is as follows: Sulla Tribatius, myself, expedition leader; Umana, my constant companion and bodyguard. Yes, it's good to have one of those. Valley, a mage not associated with Winterhold, took some time to find. Endrast, a fellow explorer of some local renown, similar to Mercurial. Yag, a great brute of a woman, hired to keep the rest of the labour in check. Jadar and Jazar, two Khajiit brothers hired as labour. Need a couple more labourers. Getting through the ice is proving difficult. We've set up shelter and scouted the area. Small ruins on the lower plateau of the glacier don't seem connected to the main structure, and we haven't managed to find a way into the tower parapet we found here. Yang mentioned spotting a fissure in the glacial wall that may lead into the ruins, so we are going to try and find a way to get down there with the gear. Looks like a storm is coming. So this journal serving as a aid memoir of sorts to assist us in getting into the ruins that we seek. Now, of course, we have a handy little map marker that will show us to the exact location that we need to go to, which is handy. But is this the main tower that they're talking about? And if it is, how do you get in here? Look at that. There's a lever inside. Maybe that's the exit. Maybe that's where we end up if we get into the ruins proper. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to worry. We know and can see where we need to apparently go, so we just have to follow the path. Maybe this will take us to the glacial fissure that we need to delve into. I don't know. Anyway. This camp looks like it's been here a long time. I hardly expect any of those explorers to be still left alive. Glacial fissure. There. Oh, wait a minute. Right there. I'm seeing something. I'm seeing it. Aha. Here we are. The Alftand glacial ruins. Let's go and start today's exploration. Right, so we're going to explore some glacial area before we even get into the main quest proper. You know, the main area, the main ruin proper. So this is definitely not going to be a short affair. It's not going to be a wham bam, thank you ma'am, in and out. It's going to be a rather long and arduous trek and trawl, and no doubt get ambushed and harassed by all kinds of automatons. But then again, dungeon delving wouldn't be the same without it, eh? Ooh. Flawless ruby. Nice. Scroll of guardian circle. Oh, look at all this jewellery and gems. Absolutely light, but expensive and valuable. Just the kind of loot that Elwynn likes. Excellent job. Blood and guts. Never a good sign. It's been a long time since we've been in battle. A couple of weeks since we last played this game, so I might be a bit rusty to start with. But all I need to do is summon a couple of friends and everything should be a-okay. Hello? Anybody home? No? Hello? Ooh, I don't know. They're alive?
Always try to keep it for yourself. No, there's got to be more scoop. Shut up! Shut up! Don't lie to me, Cesar. You hit it. Always try to steal from me.
A couple of these guys are still alive. I thought they were long dead. It looked like this that camp outside had been there for some time and had rot had set in. What the hell? So they're still alive. Well, at least a couple of them are. Probably killed the rest of them just for a bloody skooma hit. Aha, well, we're getting into the place proper by the looks of it. Approaching already a split path situation. Okay, so down to the right hand side we have some books. Dwarves Volume 2, we have read that already. Research notes, however, we might need to read that. And Dreamer Inquiries, we have read that as well. Ebony ore, quite lucrative by the looks of it. We can't get this way. We cannot do it. For love, nor money, can we get through that. Makes life a little bit easier. Anyway, right, what's these notes? If only Umani would have left one of these dwarven machine creatures intact for me to study. The fact that they almost killed those Khajiit brothers in the middle of the night doesn't mean we couldn't have found a way to disable one. We dragged some stuff in front of the pipes they came out of to stop them from coming back. They're simply fascinating. It is just as Calcimo described in Dwarves Volume 2. Their appearance does, in fact, resemble that of an arachnid. I had thought that to be an embellishment given by his source. The inclusion of the soul gem in the design of the apparatus is quite remarkable. It could explain the focus for the lightning that he describes. Oddly enough, it doesn't appear to be the main power source for the apparatus. Perhaps some sort of harmonic resonance with the energies contained in the soul gem to bring heat to a small boiler? Too early to say conclusively. That does raise a question of where they get the liquid for the boiler, however. Huh, that was strange. I thought I just saw something moving beyond the barred door. It looked vaguely humanoid. I wonder if it could be an undiscovered automaton. I'm going to move my bedroll down here to see if I can catch another glimpse of it. This is all so exciting. Yeah, and these kind of excitements usually end in your death. Which is no doubt what happened to the expedition leader, I'm guessing. Ah! Oh! Oh, flaming! Oh, I can't. The keys! Oh, the keys! There we go. I forgot the buttons. And we're off and running. Ah! Ah! You little poxy spider worker! Caught me unawares there. Don't worry, as I said, it's been a little bit of time. I'm out of practice. Bring back Polina quickly! If only to save my derriere from trouble. Right. This was the source of the voices, so it was somewhere near here. Ah! Well, that bloody expedition leader didn't do a good job of covering up every hole, did he? They're still coming out in the droves. Okay, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? We're going back into the ice. Is this right? Okay. Was this where we were when we heard the voices for the first time? Could be. Could be. He wasn't hiding, you idiots. He was right there in front of my face, attacking me, and you were just stood there gawping. Come on, get a grip.
Who is this, brother?
Hello?
Another of the smooth skins looking for food? And this one wasn't trapped with us. What was that?
No! No, you idiot! I am no threat to you!
An old woman's purse.
Thank you, guys. Oh dear. Why? I wanted answers, I wanted explanations, I didn't want death and destruction, I was no threat to him, but no, he had to come attack me with his axe. And he was talking to his brother, but his brother is obviously dead. And he was obviously mad. High on skooma, no doubt. Anyway, there's this book here. Jazar's Journal. This one is at his wit's end. I signed Jadar and myself up for this expedition to try and get him clean of the skooma. I brought a small supply to try bring him down slowly, but the storm has had us trapped in the glacier for weeks. The others have not yet caught on that one with fur should not shake so much from the cold. But I have run out of the little skooma I brought, and Jadar is getting pretty bad. He started hallucinating, creatures coming out of the ice and the ruins. The others are starting to think he may be behind Valley's disappearance, but I know he would never do something like that. Oh dear. Empty scuba bottles and some potions. So all is not lost. Yeah, this doesn't sound very good, so I'm going to summon some help. What the hell is that noise? Got another journal here. Umana's journal. been about a week since Valley went missing, and now Endrast is gone too. We found blood leading over to the barrel or barred-off doorway, but Sulla seems to think that they found a way through and that they are trying to cut him out of the discovery. He keeps saying that we need to press on. We managed to break through into another section of the ruins, an animoncullery, where the dwarves would produce their automatons. Oh, we've seen one of them before, in another ruin. We learned the hard way that the metal creatures are still alive in there, and it hasn't improved Yag's mood at all. She holds that the Khajiit brothers aren't involved with the disappearances, and has been keeping a hard eye on Sulla. The rations have all but run out, and we are going to have to decide soon whether to brave the storm or try to push further into the ruins. I don't know if the echoes of screams I've heard in my sleep are those of our missing comrades, or my own nightmares. Ah! Oh shoot! Sorry! Kill it!